Welcome to the Evening Blues with the Tin Man. This song is called Speak Less and Say More. I recorded it right after we moved to California, so this is like one of the first things I recorded once we got down here. And you know, that's kind of a lesson I've tried to learn in life, and you know, I've failed miserably most of the time, but you know, sometimes I just don't know when to shut up. That's the lesson of life. If you can figure out when to shut up, you've made it. You know, then it's off to turn into a butterfly or whatever. Whatever. No, I don't talk about spiritual stuff on this show because I'm all over the place. Let's just say I don't know. You know, somebody asked me if I was an atheist. I said, no, if anything, I'm just an antagonist. Anyway, yeah, this song is called Speak Less, Say More. Not much to say, you know, and there's just a lot of people that, you know, enjoy talking way too much. You know, like Dr. Fauci. You know, yes. No, his name is Fauci, as in Fatchus. Nobody elected this asshole who doesn't know anything but how to be popular on TV. I mean, and if you listen to him speak, it's always that same routine. You know, he almost comes off as a Robin Williams impersonation. You know, he's just doing this act, you know, and anyway, he needs to speak less. You know, some people, you know, I once had I used to work for a farmer many years ago when I was a kid. You know, when I was 14, 15, that's when I started working on the farm. And in a lot of ways, working on the farm was kind of like, you know, training in the kung fu world. I mean, because, you know, the farmer I worked for was a really wise guy. He was a really wise man. And he used to give me a lot of advice and stuff, you know, and encourage me. And I appreciated that. But years later, I was at a celebration, and this was, you know, back when we lived in Pennsylvania, and my dad had said something, and everybody'd been talking for a while. I don't even remember the subject, but you know, everybody had been talking. My dad said something, and right after my dad said something, I finally said something. I don't remember what it was. I don't really remember what it was about. But I remember the farmer was there. And he was like, you know, he doesn't say much, but when he says something, to the point. Brevity is the soul of wit. I'm a lyricist. It's like, I have a friend of mine, he writes short stories, and you know, he talks about, you know, he just wrote a chapter in his book, and he just wrote 2,000 words. And I'm like, dude, I don't think I've got that many words in my albums. You know, if you think about it, you know, because what well, it's the difference in writing. In a novel, you can stretch it out and really get into depth of things. When you're a songwriter, you've got, you know, you got to say a whole lot of stuff in 3 lines. that's a little story about speak less, say more. And, you know, tune in next week. This is your host, the Tin Man, on the Evening Blues.
Turn it up. An HDR production.
Now, what's the next one? Okay. The Pursuit of Happiness. Buy it today. The Pursuit of. Wait for it. Blues Radio. Available now. Buy it today. Dude, I like the new album, the new Happiness album. Friday. Buy your copy today. Or Friday. Friday's better. Yes. That'll be all. You've been watching The Evening Blues, and I'm your host, the Tin Man.
Turn it up. An HDR production. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the little bell. It'll just make my day. Catch you later. I think I got it. I think I've got it.